Good evening, welcome to C&T Collectibles. I'm C.
I'm T.
And tonight we're going to do some 3 and out. This is your top 3 risers and 1 faller or punt for the last week in NFL football land. So I hope everyone had a great Easter weekend. How was yours?
I had a pretty good one.
Minnesota was 80, sunny, beautiful, and we'll see that again in like a month and a half. So hopefully we got
the rest
our...
of the week is just supposed to be 40 to 50.
Yeah, so hopefully we got that out of our system, and we'll see you again in June, son. All right. So our number 3 riser for the week is Emmitt Smith in a Beckett 9. He is up 87.5% on the week, and there was just one sale. So it sure doesn't take much to move it here. Someone thought that $30 was too cheap, and they decided to quickly pay $60 for it. Yeah, so $60, probably some sort of buy it now. But you know what? For our game, our purposes, it counts. So we'll stretch out to the 2-year, and you can see that there's not a lot of trading in this particular card here. So you've got the bottom of your range and kind of the top of your range. And if the next sale was maybe up in here or down here, it wouldn't surprise me. It just kind of ping-pongs around. So yeah, that's how that goes.
It's like a ping pong game.
It's a lot like a ping-pong game. Yeah, this would be like Pong, where they actually show the lines and they trail around, but that's way before your time. So that was a little bit before my time. So all right. Our number 2 riser for the week
is
Daniel Jones. Exactly. There's another one that's fairly thinly traded, and that's what you're going to see out of a lot of these, I think, with the risers and fallers, these wild price swings, because they're so thinly traded, and that's just how it goes here. So you had your purchase here at $50. Looks like a buy it now, and then 110. So I don't know if that was an auction or not. There's a way to find out, but I'm not interested in doing that right now.
I can't read your writing. It looks like he's up 125.
120%. Hey, that's spoiler alert. There's maybe 2 Jones on this list here. So you can see this chart's kind of messy here. You get decent buying in here, then big spike, and then it comes down to a pretty low level and big spike. And actually we have annotated that one. So let's see if...
I thought it was Julio Jones also.
Why not? We could put Julio in here. What are some other great Jones? We could add 2 tall Jones? We could just throw them all on here. So the last couple times it has broken out of this, or the last time it came back in pretty quickly. Respected this line, and then this recent one, a big pop-up. So if it came back down equally quickly as this one, sure wouldn't surprise me. So I think the news, whatever the recent news was, the Galladay thing, that wasn't that recent, though, wasn't it? Wasn't that a little while ago?
About what? What about Galladay?
Kenny Galladay. So people got all excited about him signing, and I think that was worth a little spike in Jones. And so maybe there hasn't been anything since. When was that sale?
Jones?
April 1st. So yeah, it was a couple days ago. So yeah, that could certainly be. Well, he's got to have someone to throw to. Yeah. All right, fair enough. So, all right, let's get to our number 1 riser for the week. Also Jones, but this is Aaron Jones.
3?
Number 1 riser. Our 3rd card, number 1 riser.
Okay.
Let's go with that. That's what I totally meant to say. Aaron. Again, thinly traded.
There's another Jones on here. Aaron Jones also.
See, that's what I said. We're just gonna throw all the Jones on here. Julio, add 2 tall. Yeah, that's what I was going with that. Now, 5 minutes later, I'm funny, which is typically how it goes. So, $20 to $30. So the price, in dollar amounts, not a big deal, but in percentage amount, 125%. It's a big deal. So yeah, I don't know what news precipitated that, or maybe this just doesn't come up very often. But
I guess that was the Jones that was going up 125%.
It is, and that brings it to darn near an all-time high. So maybe this doesn't come up very often. There's no reason for that.
And the near all-time high is about like 35.
Yeah, exactly. That's the raw prism here. So we'll see. We'll see what happens on this one here. But it doesn't look like there's a lot of buying, and maybe there's not a lot of willingness to push that a lot higher. It seems like a decent level for it to cool off a bit here. But yeah, so after that, respected this downtrend and a big purchase where it's supposed to happen, but maybe that's a little too big here. So again, when you have these big risers, big movers in a week, they typically don't keep that going here. So let's look at our number 1 faller for the week, or a punt.
Chase Young. No,
who?
Steve Young.
Steve Young.
I thought it was Chase Young.
Yeah, no, you got to go back a little bit further here, and I think he might still be getting paid from his USFL team. So nothing in that sentence makes sense to you.
I don't even know who he is.
Yep, you don't.
1986.
So, all right, $100 down to $60, back up to 120, and then back down to this area here. So you can see where the big declines come in. Just again, not not very actively traded here.
There's
So
one full hill, and then there's a half a hill, and this is just a lot of hills.
exactly. So top of the range, bottom of the range. Now you're at the bottom where the next sale probably brings you back top. So this is how it goes here. Your followers are typically your purchases, and your risers are typically your sells. So
Yep.
yeah, there it is. There it is. So all right, there it is. 3 and out. The punts are not necessarily punts.
No.
No, they're not. They're buys.
Bye.
Bye.